adeshema ye mamu nyina aju UTV kase ebo ayensa aka na ye de ebremo ye de free ship house Abeka Junction Accra ena ye to emane mo e wo baabi a wo hwe yen efri bia betimi ahwe yen e wo channel 360 so e wo DSTV enumako bia da Roma no maso ya sinama anaju ye de kase ebo yi eba e this way chocolate drink de ohia e ye nso hye enumre onya bi na sa wonom a eboa papa se onnom ne saa unya nsuohye ukanum anya brodo kitua bi a nke beye mpokra anom ne saa isanse eye kokko ne de aye aduane prekope ukodi aduane emu oduro no zia bo apamu yi a wa wonim de wofu beye ebeye kese pa ye mpene saa Afia ye special ice mineral water eye nsu krogen a wonom a eboa yi papa ensu a eye krogen a sese ebi ewo obia efie sanso ena ye wo best point savings and loans eno no udu sika kwoto a esuro bia ni achi ye was special drinks anonom de edoso papa best assurance and best pension wo mo eni nwumeko maso yaserama ye de anaji kase boyi ye de ebremo na ye nhwe de edimo akotini ebiai Ghana mampanya kwakopie mu atifido mantemu ama sabre ye de wo de aso abofom ama 30 million yendi water supply project no wo ba abefiti ase
Yana ede abasubodie ama omampanyi se weche sika se businesses akese ene enketo a egu e wo covid ebremu won fantasy emrahye bedwafo akanifo a wo mo deda committee ahodo ano kire se wo mo hia neoma ne akade a obetimi di aye adwuma yie e wo mrahye bedwam
supplementary budget 11.8 billion asika samso afo ebisa no emrahye bedwafo agiato Afia ye kwa mahodo so nsemu ane ekopiemu e wo Turkey neno ena Turkey fo emrahye bedwafo no wo mo kire se social media no so wo ma hyehyɛ mrade atogo esan se enam so me yetieti akrofo fa ahodie sunti se woni 1 million followers e wo Turkey a ene oboa yentimi ma kwan e ma wunya office mpo
Kenya governance so e dia babontin say hydroxychloroquine wadiatum na ebetumi aboa akon COVID-19
ensem ka ho ne de bramo e wo kasebo imomidin e de Akosua Sarpong mene
obahima Afia Asiedu
Afia kasebo no emu ensem enie Ghana mampanyi akopie mu ewo etifido mantemu yendi na ni nyina mu no damba afahye afimpinu ni edunkunu no ade a wo hye ya na abo sese de etie bia no behwe se omanfo mo ho benya ensuo na wonom anom ade bi ade wo mudwuma ahodo no na nyame encha de abrewa ayi poma kwan mu ama enede wakọ ede aso akọ from 30 million facility a eno no wayi ede ato ho a se bre ya wode eba be ye na sikai efri India Exim Bank ho ena wonom ede ye wo wi a ensuo no da bia wo mo betimi enya empem dunum 15,000 cubic meters eno no eye da bia de omanfo betimi abuo wo mo nya ne se ya akopem afimpinu ne aduanan 2040
I'm here this afternoon to cut the sword for the construction of the Tamale water supply project, which is further proof of government's determination to ensure the realization of the water for all agenda. It is a seminal moment in the growth and development of this vibrant historic city, Tamale. And I commend the hard-working and dynamic Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources, the Honorable Cecilia Abnadapa, for making today's event a reality. I've recounted the history of water supply to Tamale in order to place in proper context the significance of the current intervention to meet the water demand for Tamale and its environs, looking at a planning horizon of up to the year 2040. Government, in deciding on the Tamale water supply project, had two options to consider: either rehabilitate the existing water treatment plant or construct a new water supply system. After carefully examining the two options, government decided for the construction of a new water treatment plant at Yape, thereby making available two water supply systems working concurrently to supply water to Tamale and its environs in order to guarantee the availability of enough potable water in the metropolis. Government has secured a credit facility amounting to 223,287,973 United States dollars from the UK Export Finance and the Dutch Bank, London branch. The Tamale Water Supply Project seeks to expand the supply capacity of the Tamale metropolitan area and also improve upon the flexibility of water supply by building a new water supply system which will rely on the White Volta and Yape with a 29,700,000 gallons per day capacity water treatment plant. This will be by far the biggest water project in the 5 northern regions and the second biggest in the history of our country.
Double mine yana Abubakari out also me no e dia to dwese or dia sedapi esie e ma omampanyi na do danko akufado esan se wode nhihye ma pagu akwan so ama odi sika e pia enwuma nketo a wo mo ebre e COVID-19 ebre emo.
President, we thank you for appointing our son, Dr. Alasan Suleimana Anamzoe, as the CEO of Northern Development Authority. We appreciate your support and to Dagbang and the country as a whole. The NDA has initiated a total of 2,149 projects in 5 regions in the north as part of the government's infrastructure for poverty eradication program to address the needs of the people. I also like to acknowledge the continuing support and effort we are receiving from the indefatigable regional minister in consolidating the peace we are enjoying. That's Honorable Sarpong Said. With the planting for food and jobs on course, the local economy of Ghana, or northern Ghana, stands to benefit enormously. Farmers will be motivated to put in their best with an abundance of water for both backyard gardens and all year-round agricultural activities. I appeal to your government to step up its support to farmers and also open up roads to facilitate the movement of agricultural produce to large market centers in the region and beyond. One of such road projects is the Yende-Tamale Road and Yende-Zabzigo-Tamale Road. Your Excellency, increased agricultural produce would need electricity to add value to some of the produce in form of agro-processing and storage. About 150 towns and communities here are without electricity, which could easily be connected to a rural electrification program. I therefore appeal to you to expand the rural electrification program coverage in the Yende district and beyond, since the current 48% coverage is wholly insufficient to spare local agro-processing development. Mr. President, as part of your government's commitment to strengthen the security forces, I would like to play my part by donating a parcel of land at the Toyile, a suburb of Tamale, for the construction of the government's proposed police training school.
And you know, Yana, I have a special interest in Dagbon and in you, so I'll make sure that the contractors work on schedule.
Allahu Akbar.
And I'm very grateful and appreciative of the open doors that you have offered to me for resolving all problems with the development of infrastructure, and be sure that I'll take advantage of those open doors to come and consult with you all the time.
National COVID-19 Trust Fund no womo at the pickups and makumaku edu and omode akwakuma National Commission on Civic Education NCC say womo famo deuru enye ashine nkwa no mode koye womo the sound system kan ho womo the siso no mode ayede no mabo deuru acheche nyoma e de akire omanfo eno nti Justice Afia Ekufu retired a wono eye chairperson Emma Fandi and afi chairperson National COVID-19 Trust Fund no Mami Josephine Nkrumah so and a chairperson NCC sa empanimfo emienu nyina ekasai.
The continued spread of the disease in various communities across the country means that we should all intensify our efforts towards achieving our mandate of complementing the efforts of the government. We can only do this through the help of individuals, corporate bodies, churches, NGOs, and all other benevolent organizations by supporting us with contributions in cash and in kind. These vehicles were purchased with money, which has also reduced the balance of contributions we have received previously. Therefore, I want to use this opportunity to launch another appeal to the public to all well-meaning individuals and organizations, including those who have already supported us and ones who are yet to make their contributions, to come to our offices or to contact us to make and in support of our work of supporting the national effort, and to bring us more contributions in both cash and kind to enable us also continue to discharge our mandate of helping the vulnerable and the needy in our society.
This support that you have given the Commission goes to bridge the very wide logistical gap that faces the NCCE. Today, retooling the Commission remains a matter of urgency for the Commission. And these items that have been given to the Commission goes a long way to bridging part of the gap. So we would continue to call on government to provide NCCE with the needed resources so that we take up our rightful role in providing much needed civic education, not only towards the coronavirus, but indeed in all aspects of life that ensure nation building, that ensures cohesion of our society, and ensures that we all step up as patriotic citizens to fight the good fight in building our beloved Ghana.
Yewo memu ne sika samso afo no abokene foriata kopie mu ewo emrahye bedwam na wode afi ye budget a yedi edi dwuma ebra ya che afi mu mie no de wo hwehwe se mpanyifo behye emukina na wode aka no ekoto eja na yemfa nko yemfa mra no na 11.8 billion Ghana cedis eno na ope se supplementary budget enne emrahye bedwafo agiato.
The Minister for Finance before this media review was in Parliament to rely on Section 36 of the Bank of Ghana Act to borrow 10 billion from the Bank of Ghana in the name of COVID emergency. Mr. Speaker, as we speak, the Minister stands in violation of the Constitution, Article 181. The Minister stands in violation of the Public Financial Management Act. Show me a resolution of Parliament where that 10 billion borrowing was approved. He stood here and made a statement. This house, we are a serious house. The Minister for Finance must take it seriously. You cannot come to go and want to expend 10 billion just by mere statement. It is not procedurally acceptable. Borrowing is borrowing, either borrowing under COVID or outside COVID or beyond COVID. You took 10 billion US dollars. The same Bank of Ghana Act provided in Section 31-7. You relied on 6, where it said that the minister and the controller and the governor of the Bank of Ghana shall determine the limit. Does not mean that the minister should not subject it to the necessary parliamentary approval in accordance with Article 181 of the Constitution. So it's in violation.
For sure, Mr. Speaker, as members of Parliament, we must criticize government, and we must criticize to reform, not to destroy. Above all, we must criticize from an informed perspective, with facts and figures, and not deliberate misrepresentations, as happened yesterday, and our own misunderstanding of facts. Mr. Speaker, the facts will bear us out, but at this stage in our national life, we need to bond together to revive the economy, Mr. Speaker, to give hope to Ghanaians so that they will not despair, even though the circumstances are tough, and that we are amidst a storm that has not abated yet. Let us, for God and country, do what's right for Ghana. Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much.
We really would like to thank this House for the support that we have gotten. Mr. Speaker, Labour is now very committed to the program, and the minority leader knows that he had vexed issues of supplying unemployment insurance, and I'd like to tell him that we'll do it for him. Mr. Speaker, Let me thank this House and for the support we have gotten over this period, and let me assure you, Mr. Speaker, that as long as our God reigns and the battle is the Lord's, we shall bring Ghana to where it rightfully deserves to be. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. All against, say no. No. The ayes have it. The House has accordingly approved a sum of 11,896,476,566 Ghana cedis as supplementary estimates of government for the 2020 financial year.
First Lady Awo Omaimu eye Orare Rebecca Ekufu Ado na wadan dwumadi ayato di Young Africa Works Initiative na no beboa ma mabunu bese empem aduasa enkono 39,000 youth eno mu benya adwuma aye na nye ono nkwa na o sheda ekoye ye wo mu keka bomu eno no eye National Board for Small Scale Industries Afia Mastercard Foundation eno mu nyina eka bomu a enei emabunu eba benya adwuma yaye
Ghana ba penyi Mama Rebecca Kufu Adone kasa e wodwumedie no ase wode abasobodie e ma National Board for Small Scale Industries and Mastercard Foundation so modie animu amadwumedie yabaso wochie ma no si ekuo mienu ene dwom na so hwe ye ma sesi Ghana mbabundodo na omankasa ba bibio mu nyuma afofo so enye bi aya echese asempa Ghana yetumpon akoyenim.
Today I am very excited to join the National Board for Small Scale Industries and Mastercard Foundation to launch the Young Africa Works project. This project seeks to increase opportunities for our youth by creating fulfilling and dignified jobs. This initiative also aligns with President Nana Ado's Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. We commend Mastercard Foundation and NBSSI for this outstanding Young Africa Works partnership. This will certainly unlock opportunities for the youth and put the architects of our economic transformation to work. I am also happy to announce that in the past year, the Rebecca Foundation has partnered with NBSSI to train some young women. And today, it is my absolute pleasure to present sewing machines to a batch of young women who recently completed their training.
Kwanjefo penyi edema National Board for Small Scale Industries maame koshi yanka aye enso dinanutu mu kire mu se dwumedie no tiremupa eteye kire ni
nti omo mo nya adwuma ni kan twa mo se ewo mu se things ade ba ko a Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo Addo kan ne se wo se ye boa me ye hwe se omo benya nsan no adwuma nti omo mo nsan no adwuma no ebi mbetumi apply online and abetumi akoye office ukwa wo apply ya yebehwe mboa ene kwan ya yebetumi afaso so woni skills obani beka skills ana woni de obeya yebeboa ama wetumi ahye bibiase na ye wo mboa nso kakra ebi mu wo ho a yebetumi ma de obroni kana startup kit say bia wo ye baba wo so start baba nso efidi ade we edwuma kra woni bi ti yen ne yebeboa wo yebetumi aboa ma wa hyase na wonso wetumi akwakoye bi na edwuma na akonim tu wo fi a memma ma akoma ntoyim.
Yet wakasi ebono eso African Continental Free Trade Area omu secretariat na wo Ghana enkran ha na abibi manka muko African Union ene de baye se de baye a obema adwadie akoso e wo komani nyina entem na when oso afore adwadie ene infidijuma ho nsem eso Honorable Alan Kojo Chematin edi to just say afi 2021 January busome ena obehya ase aye ejuma
baby the secretariat announced the office of South Continental Free Trade Area, Ghana. They say any host of CFT secretariat. Now, yedi himself edin faso bibri ebebre Ghana, Oman Ghana. Didi kan say Africa, 54 states. ana nkoko no sunya ye nko kete na so we Nigeria ni bia Egypt ni a few countries I say ko no so kakra na say nkoko no nyina small countries with small markets anunti say obi investment na ordinary to say meba Africa no show us you bia Ghana nipa no market nisa it have a very investment nyadia metimi enya big market we hasi Togo Benin sa na say you can ho bemu now you are talking about 1.2 billion people, a market size of that nature of 1.2 billion, 1.2 billion. And then say obi be investment or not when you say obi to take advantage of this size of the market. Because a free trade area, now say ye duty a free normal no Africa ton ama ye hono. Say no is a duty be unusual. Say no no Ghana and Ghana in the market. Ubetimi aton normal no anywhere in Africa. So and this babwa
Minister na mebo na baso ye pa watoto nioma kama by your parliament so I say we have to pass the agreement, solid agreement, into an adoption as a parliament G2 but no intimi G2 because it's about who the ababehu ya buy no money be one NTS here protocol mo say host countries obligation and African Union so the omo ye and ejuma some Ghana for hina Ghana for do hina be ye ejuma ha rules of origin in terms of trade. That's no money in NTS here. Any trade minister be kasa wa church mu nti and now ko si fia da de ye hwenya me anim say betimi pass or parliament na no betimi ahya.
I think that the honorable minister Alan Chermenteng is a great guy. I've known his role in responsibility in other areas before he became Minister of Trade the second time, and he's always had a positive impact, bringing and influencing this secretariat to be brought to Ghana. Is actually, apart from lifting our stature within the African Union, it also brings a lot of benefits, including our trade with other African countries. Once this is here and we are able to harness a harmonious trade relationship with other African countries, Ghana will be able to be a hub of a lot of African economic activities. It's a fantastic opportunity for Ghana.
Ensantrofo nkabomuku aiwo omayimu omo eba beye abasobode afibia wonom eye we ni de toso aduonu enum a wada na die COVID-19 breimu a yade asori bo wiase afana nyina a Ghana nso ka ho no na ensantrofo ye namu a ye bo amane he chechero manfo ebo ensem ho dawuro de kire wo mo eno mu ejina so na wahwe ama wabo abaso
Ifya mozimbo de semchofu waye semchofu wozon ho abafar ama Ghana ebe COVID-19 si bi nkofu nya wo hye ho dem semchofu wo ko roba ye nkofu pia abo wonya wotiti dem yarba bi ibim kada intensive unit ibim kwa aka kitikiti manka wa nyamizi ye ka say iko Togo a iko Zimbabwe other countries semchofu pi Bashu onpa na nyakopo no ahenadom na nti ya nhihyen de afi dem awo sebe ebe bibi sronku ama semtrofu wa bon mozin papa afi so ye mfie honkuti ye fie so hon stations ye fie programs ye fie so many things semtrofu ye ama this year magana etum say jan yanado na wacha no mbui na semtrofo ye hye wonko a bokoda wokuno hu ama Ghana se wasa man bia botumpo na mva World Bank research akye da man bia boko nyima na oja semtrofo nyama wo ye nyama woka nyama wi poi if katasisha institution bia nyi ho boto semtrofo in terms of exposing corruption. When it comes to democracy, if you're a democracy, can maybe can be a member, some chair for her. Nti apart from COVID-19 special was here democracy, ye was sport, ye was environment. If you have environment into hen a nyimipi so was say into environment, ye was sanitation. If you hen a chrome and why you feel some tough why stories more them areas in ya bado. Na if you categories no doors na sponsors last year VRE we hen adum we lead sponsor. You get MTN. Last year if I was at Sky Enyan, Yenye Bida. Now this year so a sponsor was Otahichi. The boss and trophy it one why you so. Until mean the one system recognition one cry. The one kwa in him. Na Yakupon Madam was Yakupon South was a nature the ABB and nature straight to heaven. Abisu Ubutu Meye.
NDC amanyoko running mate mame Professor Jane Nana Opokwa Jemai wakopiem ewo ni krom commander nananom atena nkonwa e na ogua okoya ode ne ho akokire ehemfo ne mpanyimfo mo se wo mode hie woba na obaya oba na somdwe kwan se wo sre se afia ba ye ba beto no wo nto ema NDC amanyoko no eninkone
nana madawase amokra chapel bekada nyame ase mekasra nyankopon dono no onyim ochina ono no onyim odamenyim nso na ronzi mechi dam chapo ne yeye wo Methodist headquarters ma sofo Dr. Boafo ona na officiate ye na kakraba nti se yaye ndeme ewi a ncha hapo na oda mizinkan maba o sande nya de meja wo hankoten na mom aha na wo wom igwa aha na ma ya ejuma kesi de ejuma so ozum kore kesi nkran na nso de mo na wa tetem na ho nyina so asom wa teten no what's a man the want to na ase nti mo modo mo kofie a oya ekitechi nti ene da ye fi chapel no ya ba se na ye kro ekitechi commander nti ye fi ho na ya ba ha na me mpia de na bete de mnda nam ha echi na ehuru ejina ha a ono bete wo wim nti oda me ba na me bada mo ho edi me ze kire ho nya de sabe aduasa me sra nya de wonyimam nanso akwantui ono wo mote nti oda meba na meba dam ho ezi na mesra woni nhira mesra ho na akwankyere mesra ho ne nyimdi na danom ho na bibia hye won nsem bribinya wadandanum mariazi ambe menya ma adwenda na munhu nda nyimpa kro nyim bibia da ma afrabo ponyim eya na panyini nyim na mampanyimfo so awezi hanyim akon ho na nyansa na de no wo nti no so what's it be what is it him?
Yes, sir, Yami. Wamo Abotar Kase. O Sunday. Nye Bibia Neta. What's a paying Odia Manti. Nye Bibia na Eta. Ibezechu. For Abotar. Mampaying Fubakan say. Yampaying Fubakan. My friend, I want to Isuma nwokra na Watson some Wabakan Nate say na supom Jonahu ansana mabakan aka Enya so ya waha ma wade ye yazita wachi yazbaye
Ebusiafo ye ji aboafo enkrato aba ye ba ye beto akase bono so